Everybody want to know how you can get the lowest interest rate. How can I get the lowest interest rate? Mortgage interest rates are so high right now. How can I get your credit score? So you're a nurse who wants to buy a house, but you want to make sure that all your ducks are in a row first. I got you. Before we continue, my name is Nancy. I've been a nurse for about 4 years now. I've done bedside nursing, travel nursing, part-time, per diem, and I recently purchased my property around March of 2023. And I would like to share some valuable do's and don'ts that you should do before you purchase a home. I'm talking about before you even get pre-approved, before you even call that realtor or that broker and they start pressuring you to go ahead and get this house. I'm your homegirl. So I'm going to be sharing 3 don'ts and 3 do's on what you need to know before you purchase that home. So my first don't is don't take on extra debt. This is very important because before you get approved, mortgage lenders will be looking through something on your credit profile called your debt to income ratio. Your debt to income ratio is like a report card on what lenders want to see on how you manage your debt and how much income are you making. Obviously, this is important because if they're going to lend you that funding so that you can be able to get your home, they want to be able to trust you, right? So you want to focus on reducing as much debt as possible if you have any. If you're debt free, amazing. But if you are someone like me who is still trying to eliminate some of that debt, you want to focus on creating some type of a strategy to reduce that debt, student loan debt, credit card debt, personal loan, car notes. Like, don't go and pack on more debt than you already have, and make sure that whatever home that you're trying to purchase, your income is going to be able to afford it as far as the mortgage payments. My second don't is don't change jobs frequently, y'all. This is a tip that almost didn't even get me a home. It is so important that you remain consistent with your income. For my travel nurses, I know that we have a very unique income structure because we're constantly taking on contracts. You want to make sure that you are consistent. Every year, if you know that you're making a certain type of money, you want to stay consistent with that certain type of money. Or you can go higher than that certain type of money. The more, the merrier. But you don't want to go lower than what you are already making. For my travel nurses, it is so important to stay consistent. And when you are ready to purchase that home, that you are on a current contract. Please keep that in mind. But for people who are not travel nurses, stay consistent. My rule of thumb is staying at a job for about 2 years. If you know that you are trying to purchase a home and you have been at that job for 2 years, please don't quit. Please don't quit and go get you another job and then try to apply for this loan and they're like, oh, we can't approve you because you have not been at this job for X amount of times. Lenders want to make sure that you are stable in your income, and the only way for you to kind of prove that is if you show that you've been at a job for 2 years or more. My third don't is don't just save for a down payment. Oftentimes I'm always hearing people saying like, oh, I'm just going to save for the down payment. Do you guys know that there are so many other fees to consider during this home process? Like, you have closing costs, you have appraisals, you have inspection fees. Please keep that in mind when you are trying to save and budget for your new home. There are other fees to consider, not just the down payment. Yes, the down payment is a part of it with your closing costs and everything, but that's not all you're going to be paying for. Before we move on to the do's, I have a major opportunity for you all. I will be launching my digital course on Fast Track to Home Ownership with travel nursing tips. This course will also include a workbook with resources, debt management strategies, grant and funding opportunities, credit repair. You're gonna have access to my online community. The first 20 people to enroll will have a live Q&A with my brokers who helped me get my home in less than 30 days. And I moved in with $16,000 in equity. Like, y'all, they are so good. I just want to set you guys up for success. I want to help you. And if you are interested, go ahead and click that link in the description box so that you can know more information. The first do is do familiarize yourself with your credit profile. Listen, everybody want to know how you can get the lowest interest rate. How can I get the lowest interest rate? Mortgage interest rates are so high right now. How can I get your credit score, okay? Your credit score is what is going to get you that low interest rate. It's going to help you get you that low interest rate. You can qualify for a home with a credit score as low as like 580, depending on the mortgage loan. But honestly, you don't want to stoop yourself that low. The higher your credit score, the lower your interest rate, the more money you save in the long run. So please make sure that you are being intentional about your credit, you are paying it off on time, that you are keeping your utilization rate low. Make sure that your credit score is on point, okay? Which brings me to my last do, and this is something that I personally wish I would have done more, is do your research on more grant and loan programs. There's a lot out there. There's a lot of grants. There's a lot of loan programs, especially for first-time home buyers. So if that is something that you are interested in, you guys have to go out and look. The Hometown Heroes program, that was something that was more so for nurses, but I believe they've opened that up to pretty much all occupations. So we got the Hometown Hero programs. We got the VA loan. So if you are somebody with a military background or a spouse in the military, or that loan is so good. Like you don't have to put down anything. Like you don't really need a high credit score. There's like a loan for if you are living in like a rural area. I believe it's the USDA, the United States Department of Agriculture. There's down payment assistance program. Like there are so many grants and loans out there, but you guys have to do the research and look so that you can, save some money up front if you need to. Before making any type of informed decision, when you are serious, when you are ready, I definitely recommend a mortgage broker because they are the ones who are really going to be assessing your personal finance and making sure everything is okay before they can go ahead and send it out to the lender and like really get you approved. So definitely talking to a mortgage broker, that will really help you make an informed decision. If you have made it to the end of this video, thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe for more content like this. And if you are serious about actually getting a home, like you're for real, like you're serious, I want to help you out. Go ahead and click that link in the description box so that you can know more information on this digital course, because everything that I've mentioned, all the grants, the loans, the credit, it's going to be more in depth, and I've already done the research for you. I've worked with my brokers, and we are really here to help you. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys on another video.